Now listen to me. If we don't come back to them with a plan in 30 days, we will not have a place to meet. And we have contacted every venue in the city of Atlanta, every arena that can seat 6,000 people, every college, every university. We've contacted every theater. We have full-time real estate agents. We've knocked on every single door. We've spent hundreds of thousands of hours banging every door, and none has opened except one.
Now, family, I'm going to post 2 videos, but I need you to understand something real quick. Understand something. This pastor is facing foreclosure. This is 2 months ago. 2 months ago. 2 as in 1, 2 months ago. And I'm pointing this out because I need you to understand the people who are getting on a pulpit asking for one thing, but behind closed doors, there's something else going on. And it didn't just happen. And I don't care how sincere they may seem. A lot of this is just deceptiveness. A lot of this is sensationalism. But listen, I'm going to let you hear this video a little more, and then I'm going to upload the next video. And you see, forget about what I'm saying. You see if it makes sense to you.
There is an old facility in Greenbrier. It is old, it is dilapidated. It belonged to an old church that is no longer there, and that is the only door that is rested. It is the only door that is open to us. It belongs to some Jews that stripped the church facility and turned it into a storage, and they are the only ones willing to give us a space for this many people to gather.
Let me read this. It says, the pastor revealed a troubling situation that has threatened the future of the church. He urged the congregation to pray fervently, warning them, if we don't pray, we won't have a place to meet. Pastor Mitchell explained. Now, let's just stop right there. I've never known the Messiah who fed the thousands. I've never read where he had a problem with a place to meet, but let's just keep it pushing. Pastor Mitchell explained that he is under pressure from city officials who are threatening to shut down the church's operations. If I don't let you out early today, within the next 20 minutes, they will shut us down, he said.
They want $250,000 for us to go into the room, and then it would take another $250,000 to just fix that room. There is no lights, there is no sound.
Okay, so now they're going to sell the building for $250,000, and already he's saying it's going to take, I don't know how he was able to get that figure. He said it's going to take another $250,000 to actually fix it up. So that's $500,000. Let's keep going.
There is no screens, there is no chairs, there is no children's space, there is nothing. We would have to go in there and build it out. It would take $500,000 for us to do that in 60 days. Listen to me. And then we only have 24 months there before we homeless again.
Homeless? You don't live at the church. What you mean before we're homeless again? The church is in your heart. You don't live. Okay.
But there is a building. Listen to me. There is one building on Metropolitan Parkway. It's 120,000 square feet of space. It's enough space for all 6,000 of us and our children. It is the only option available to us in this city And I'm starting to believe it is God's will.
What you mean you're starting to believe it's God's will? You don't know? What you mean you're starting to believe? Oh my God. See, you gotta, that's why the word says, I'm going to send you the anointing. It's going to teach you all things. You won't need no man to teach you. That's why Acts says, I don't dwell in temples made by man's hands. See, his hands is trying to build something. The Most High ain't there. You hear what he said? I believe it's God's will. Shouldn't you know whether or not it's the Most High's will as you asked people for money?
That building cost $7 million to acquire and another 12 million plus to fix up. And we have no other, listen to me, we have no other option. So I know no way forward but for us to pray.
Okay, family. Now, you saw on that video, he said, I don't know of any other way but for us to pray. They're about to be evicted. This is 2 months ago. Now, like I said, I'm finna upload another video, and you tell me in 2 months how you went from being evicted to this type of behavior here. Hold on.
Moved here to come to this church. You moved here to join this church. You sold everything.
So the man just said he moved from Canada, drove 7 hours, and he sold everything.
You sold everything to come here. You moved from Canada to come here with 2 girls and 2 dogs. You sold everything. What's your name? Holden. Shelby and Holden. All right. No, hold on. No, where's Don? Write his name down. Sheldon and Holden. Holden and Shelby. He will do that. Okay. I want you to stay when this is over. We're gonna give out 2 checks today, $50,000 for you.
Okay, so you see, the man, you know what? I want you to see the reaction of this man, this white guy. I want you to see. Now, remember, he just sold everything. He just sold everything. He didn't say he sold it for nothing. He said he sold it, which means he got money for it. But let's see. Check this out. I want you to see how he's shaking his head. No, no, no. He's letting them know, I don't need the money. And we know he don't need the money, because if he sold everything, he sold his house. Who knows how much he got for his house. But you don't think Pastor Mitchell, you think he just sold his house and all his stuff and he didn't have a plan? Like he don't have money in the bank to start over? What would make you think he needed $50,000 that you're going to give it to him just because he moved? And so he didn't say he's not even asking for anything. He didn't even say he was in need. He just let you know he sold everything. And he's no. Okay, so now my question to you, family. 2 months ago, he was begging, talking about he was about to be evicted. You got this white guy who has sold everything. And I'm gonna say white, and I'm gonna keep it in its proper perspective, because this should have been the majority of your congregants are black, I'm sure. But you're finna give it to a white Canadian, a white man who sold everything, who don't even need it. He's trying to, listen, look at the white man. He's basically saying, no, I don't need this money, man. And he's going to say, don't block my blessing. Don't block my blessing. See, this is sensationalism. That's all it is. You got people screaming. What I want to know. Let's finish playing the video.
50,000 for you. No.
Let's look at the white man. He's still saying no, no, no. But the so-called pastor, he said, no, don't block my blessing. How's he? This man don't need the money. So how is he going to block your blessing? Since see, this is what these preachers do. How is he going to block your blessing? And you're giving away something that he don't need. But 2 months ago, you were up on that, I would say, that same pulpit talking about you're in need. Were you really in need? What's going on here?
No.
The man is still saying, I don't see. Oh my God. The man is still saying, I don't want the money because I don't need it. I sold everything. I'm good. That man might have $1 million already. He could have sold his house for $250,000, for $500,000, anything. This man just got here. You don't need what? See, that's the thing about white people. He may look one way, but you really think this white man with his wife and 2 kids sold everything and he's coming back to be under your ministry as a destitute man?
No. Give you a job. No.
See, look at the man. He said, just give me a job. I got money. Just give me a job. I got money. But the fake pastor, he's saying, no. I'm going to go ahead and give you 50,000. But what about all the black people in your church who need 50,000? You listen, you could have given 50 people in your church $1,000. So that means you could have given 100 people $500. I hope my math is right. I'm gonna do it again. That means you could have given 50 people 1,000. Yep. So that means you could have given 100 people $500. But you gave it all to this white man right here.
I'm giving you a check. No.
Listen, he's still telling the man, I wish he would have just said, man, I got money. He didn't want him to be all in his business, but if you're in need of money and you're destitute and you got your 2 kids and your wife and somebody's trying to give you 50 racks and you're in need, you're going to take it.
No. You can't block my blessing.
You see, he's telling this man, you can't block my blessing. Family, listen. Family, listen. I'm going to stop it right there. Because it's I'm gonna tell you honestly, it's pretty frustrating, honestly. You know what I'm saying? When you think about like how our people operate. This is why I hold on to 1 John 2:27. 1 John 2:27. I'm going to send you the anointing. It's going to teach you all things. You won't need no man to teach you, because this man, something isn't adding up. This man, 2 months ago, I showed you the video where they are about to get evicted. That means you're in need for cash. Unless you were fleecing the people just to get more money that you didn't even need, because it looked like you were in the same building. So how is it that you're about to get evicted 2 months ago, but now you got 50,000 to give away? That's fine. If somehow you came into an abundance, why would you give 50,000 to one individual who's not even somebody who's a regular parishioner, a regular congregant? You got people that's been seeding into the ministry. If you got that type of money, give money back to some of the people who helped you in your time of need financially. You're finna just, family, get away from sensation. Let me look up the word sensational. I know what it is, but I really just want to go ahead and look at the Webster's definition, because I know what deception is. It's lies. sensationalism. It says the use or effect of sensational subject matter or treatment, experience as a source of knowledge to sensation or perception. That's all it is. It's emotionalism, in a word. Family, you've been tuned into TWID. TWID stands for That's What I Do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And family, all praise to the Most High. Y'all come out these synagogue of Satans. I get it. It feels a certain way. You've been born in church. It feels a certain way. But the true connection, the true relationship to the Most High is when you leave. I'm going to tell you. It's when you leave. Peace.